Hello, fam. Welcome back to another edition of George's Corner. I'm your host, George Lee Jones. Let's get started. As you know, I start my day with meditation, and we're going to talk more about that in a moment. After that, a nice workout, and after the workout, I call it my God hour, where I take a nice walk. Now, this morning, got up to do all those things with one exception. It was raining. So my conscious mind says to me, you know what? It's raining today. We don't got to take that walk. That was an excuse. And as you know through our conversations, I don't like to make excuses. It has to be a good reason for me not to do something. As my conscious mind was saying, we don't have to take that walk, my subconscious mind was going, hey, so we're going to start breaking commitments that we've made to ourselves. And I had to laugh at that because I'm not one to break commitments. So needless to say, I took my walk in the rain. Now, getting back to the meditation portion, which is why I'm talking to you today. I've had conversations with people who have said that they don't have time to meditate. They don't have a location to meditate. And the thing that I discovered that was worst of all is their definition of meditation. Some people said that they thought that they had to have a specific thing that they were focusing on, that they had to have the perfect location, that they had to fold across their legs and put themselves in some transcendental trance. And as they were explaining it to me, I said, you know, it sounds to me that the process itself is way more difficult than actually meditating. So as a matter of fact, are you not confusing meditation with concentration? And like a light bulb, it hit me. That's what a lot of these people were doing. They were confusing meditation, concentration. Now, if I could help you out for a second, and again, these are just my words because when I meditate, I typically do what I feel led to do from my inner being. And that is let yourself go. Simple as that. Find a space or area, sit silently, go into what I call consecration, which allows me to get in touch with what my soul needs, and I start listening to what my soul needs. So part of my meditation is to just simply open myself up to God and the universe and be totally silent and listen to what is coming to me, what my soul wants me to do. Not concentrating on a problem, because as we've said before, if you concentrate on a problem, that's not meditation. And again, that problem, as we've said before, anything you give time, attention to, will expand. So you're not going to get any answers for your problem except for adding on to that problem. If you want to have a focus on something, which I don't advise, say you should do, but try focusing on a solution if you want to do anything. Stop focusing on that problem. Again, that's not the purpose, in my estimation, of what meditation is for. Meditation should allow you to go to a place that in your conscious state of being, you haven't been able to get to. For some people, it takes maybe breathing exercises. First, yes. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe that gets you started. But empty your mind, empty yourself. Let the outside world go. Focus on what's going on inside of yourself. When you do that, you'd be amazed at all the things you'll discover about yourself that you had neglected in the past. One of the things I want to really concentrate on for you right now is learn how to, when you're tapping into yourself, Listen to what you have to say to you, because a lot of times you're running around trying to talk to other people, get advice from other people about things, when in actuality, at the end of all of that, it's you who's responsible for the choices you make. It's you that's going to be held accountable for those choices, and it's you that's going to take on the consequences of such said actions. So when listening to yourself, and I do say take time to do this, because you're your most important asset. Stop spending so much time outside of yourself looking for answers that you can find right inside of yourself. So again, I go back to meditation. Don't make it such an arduous task or a situation where you think that it's bigger than what it is. It's really, really simple. It's just you getting in contact with you. Concentration you can do for your job or something else, but I wouldn't advise to bring that into your meditative process. And remember, one of the things, and this keeps coming to me, that I'm listening to people in that process of meditation, is that they're looking at the appearance of things outside of themselves. When you do that, you have to also realize that how things appear are not necessarily reality. I'll give you an example. Maybe you have been meditating and looking for answers from within about that job you want, that car you want to get, and maybe you didn't get the job. Well, don't look at it as, from the appearance, that I didn't get the job, that's a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. It could be that the universe wants to give you something even greater. So try your best to start disregarding the negative and just look for the lesson in there so that you can see the greatness that's still ahead of you. I hope that makes sense to somebody that's listening to this, because I find that most people have a default of negativity when you should really start training your mind to think a positive outcome, which brings me to another point that most of us don't do. I know I didn't do until recently, and that is take time to think. I'm gonna say that 3 times like it's a wish. Think, think, think. Before you do any action, think. Because I think, again, I'm using the word, in my thought processes, thinking has cut out a lot of trivial things that I thought I needed to do in my day. And now that I'm spending my morning meditating, I'm learning through thought how to prioritize my day. And I have to be honest with you, it saves me a lot of time. So in your processes, I don't know what you do in the morning, how you start your day, but meditate on, and again, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tell you what to meditate on. I'm trying to get you in the practice of meditating to see what comes to you. Start training your mind to think of things you've never thought of. And I know that may sound crazy, but you'll be amazed if you just open your mind up and your intent is to start having thoughts you've never had. Start the creative process of, as I say to people, start looking for what's not there. Again, that probably sounds crazy. I don't know what that is, but start looking for what's not there. Ask your creative mind to show you things that haven't even been invented. And I trust and dare you to do that action. You'll be amazed at the results. Each one of us is going to get something different. But part of this journey is I want you to understand that the goals that you've set for yourself are not half as important as the process. Embrace the process and the goal will appear. Trust yourself. You know you better than you think you do. So start trusting your opinions, your ideas, and start being confident and bold with your decision making. That way you don't have to blame anybody else except for yourself. And even then, if it seems like it was a wrong turn or situation or wrong answer for your situation, then guess what? You can always start over the next day. Don't beat yourself up. The world's going to do that for you. Trust yourself, if I can't say anything else. Start meditating. Stop concentrating on problems. That's it. I have nothing else to say except for love yourselves, be great and kind to others, and like always, always, always be learning something new. Till next time, I'm your host, George Lee Jones. And remember, we're on this journey together, and it's amazing. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Till next time.